Welcome to Zoominsight, your ultimate destination for enchanting stories, captivating fairy tales, and timeless lessons that inspire and entertain.
Once upon a time, in a land far, far away, a father lived with his two daughters. One daughter was diligent and hardworking, while the other was lazy and rarely helped with anything. The family was poor, and their only meal was soup and dry bread in the evenings. The father worked tirelessly every day, but his old age made it difficult to provide more for his family. One evening, as the daughters bickered about chores, the diligent daughter complained, "You barely help at all, and I'm exhausted." To which the lazy daughter replied dismissively, "Oh no, you are already doing the cleaning, so why should I get my hands dirty?" The father, tired of their squabbling, decided it was time for a change. The father gathered his daughters and said, "My dear daughters, you know I love you both so very much. I've been thinking. You are both adults now, and it is time for you to take more responsibility. I want both of you to find a job and work." The diligent daughter agreed eagerly, saying, "You are right, Daddy. I will find myself a job." The lazy daughter, on the other hand, tried to avoid work. "My sister should get a job because that's so her thing, but I think I'd better do the housework, Daddy." The father, happy to see them seemingly ready to take responsibility, gave his diligent daughter some advice before she left. "My dear daughter, never refuse someone who asks for help. Always be diligent and love your job. Do the job given to you to the best of your abilities." The diligent daughter promised, "Thank you, Daddy. I will never forget your advice." She then set off to find work, while the lazy daughter stayed behind doing nothing as the house grew messier and dirtier each day. The diligent daughter walked for days looking for someone to work for. Along the way, she encountered several challenges. The tree's request. She came across a tree with dry branches and roots. The tree asked, "Hello, young girl. Can you clean my dry branches and give water to my roots?" She agreed, even though it bruised her palms. She also used her own drinking water to quench the tree's thirst. The tree thanked her, saying, "You needed help and I helped you," the girl replied, before continuing on her way. The broken hearth. Farther along, she found a hearth with cracks and broken parts. It called out, "Hey, young girl, can you repair me and make me look better?" She patched the cracks with mud, getting herself dirty in the process. When the hearth thanked her, she said, "Clothes don't matter, you needed help, and I helped." The dirty lamb. Next, she saw a blackened lamb covered in soot. The lamb pleaded, "Hello, young girl. I accidentally got into the coals and got dirty. Would you bathe me in that lake over there?" She washed the lamb, making it white and soft again. The lamb thanked her, but she brushed it off, saying, "You needed help, and I help." As night fell, the diligent daughter came across a beautiful house where 7 fairies lived. She entered and apologized for entering uninvited, explaining her search for work. The fairies offered her a job, with a condition. You will clean 6 rooms every day, but you must never enter the 7th room. For a whole year, she cleaned the 6 rooms diligently and never once peeked into the 7th room. When she had saved enough money, she asked the fairies for permission to return home. Impressed by her honesty, the fairies rewarded her. They led her to the 7th room, which was filled with gold and silver coins. They told her, "Roll around in these coins, and any that stick to you will be yours." She tumbled around, covering herself in gold and silver. When she left, she looked like a star glittering with wealth. On her way home, she encountered the tree, hearth, and lamb she had helped before. Each of them rewarded her. The tree gave her fruits and grape juice. The hearth provided warm bread and cakes. The lamb covered her arms and neck with pearls. The diligent daughter returned home laden with riches, much to her father's joy. The lazy daughter, envious of her sister's newfound wealth, decided to seek her own fortune. She set out on a journey, but refused to help the tree, hearth, and lamb she encountered along the way. When she reached the fairy's house, she was given the same instructions as her sister. However, the lazy daughter immediately entered the forbidden seventh room. Instead of being rewarded, she was cursed with soot and ashes, which stuck to her skin. The lazy daughter returned home empty-handed and covered in soot, while the diligent daughter lived a life of prosperity. The story teaches the value of hard work, kindness, and honesty, while showing the consequences of laziness and selfishness. Dive into a world of wonder with us, where every tale sparks imagination and brings valuable life lessons for kids and adults alike. Subscribe to our channel and embark on a journey filled with magical adventures and insightful storytelling.